Why did you get involved with this issue? And from your travels around the world talking about this, what did you think is the root of period poverty? It's a loaded question, so.
No, why did I get involved? I think I want to get back to the reason that my mom being a gynecologist, I felt that I was fortunate enough to talk about my first period, and she was there to educate me about it. You know, it was still very uncomfortable. Having mom who is a gynecologist and teaching you how to use a pad, what is a pad and everything. But when I grew up and I used to go out to the health camps with her, I realized that's not the same case with so many women in my country. And then when I started traveling around the world, there's so many women around the world who have to choose between food and sanitary products. And I think that's awful because it's an essential part of our survival. And there are so many parts of the world where the girls who are going to schools, they don't have the locks to their restrooms, and they're so uncomfortable of changing their pads because they don't feel safe. So they miss out their schools, apart from the stain that they think is going to, make them feel uncomfortable because people start joking about it. They miss out their schools for 7 days, and then they miss out their schools for months, and they never ever go back to school. And I think being here today with this incredible panel, we are, all of us who are sitting here, we are fortunate enough.
Yeah.
And we are so passionate to help others. That is what made me believe that I want to get involved in this. I'm not the expert, I'm not the doctor, but I'm just a voice behind talking about something that truly triggers me and disturbed me at a very young age, and I felt that we need to stop it.
Yeah, well, that's beautiful. And honestly, I want to commend all of you because, you all are lending your time and your energy and your efforts to something that is so, so important. So I'm honored to be up here with all of you. The next question is for Abby, so if you want to send the microphone down. Wow, we got one working. All right, baby. Okay, so since you made this film, the Supreme Court has left abortion
months of me being Miss Universe, and I never realized when I look back. And last year, I was talking with my mom about this cause, and I was like, Mom, I'm really passionate. I want to go to Miss Universe, not just to look beautiful, but to talk about something and empower women and just bring back that confidence that they need. So recently, we actually announced at the Global Citizen, the new collective, the Global Equity, Global Menstrual Equity Accelerator. And it's our aim to reach around 500 million people who menstruate around the world. But I want to talk about period.org also. It's the global youth-powered non-profit organization that works for 3 important programs: service, education, and advocacy. And they have, if I'm not wrong, they have more than 400 volunteer chapters. And recently they also drafted and also implemented to have free pads for grades from 6 to 12 and in the universities too. So kudos to you. Please, please clap. They have been doing incredible work, and it's truly an honor for me to be here and listen to the stories and learn so much and give it back to whoever I meet in future. So thank you again for having me. But before I say thank you again, I'm wearing this bracelet. And if any one of you hasn't done donations, yes, I'll come to you. Did you do a donation? You did? Donation? Yes. Perfect, definitely. But yes, please do get this bracelet. It's for men, women, doesn't matter, come on. Please do get it. Donation, it's up to you guys, but that's what we were discussing. So if you guys do donation right now, you guys can get to click pictures with us. Yeah. Especially solos and selfies with me. That's up to you. I'm serious, you're recording it. It's on tape. So I'm gonna take a picture with you guys if you donate right now. And I'll get back to your question. That was my question before I started traveling and learning about this. But then I got my answers too. In US we have the tampon tax. In India there's a different situation. In Indonesia it's a different situation, and in Philippines and all the countries that I've been to now, it's different. But as I said before, the only thing in common is when women don't stand for themselves and they suffer. If you don't ask for a pad, nobody else is going to do it. But when I meet the change makers, the young girls and boys, being so honest and unfiltered talk about periods, especially boys, I know that we're gonna have a future which is free from all these stigmas that we are fighting right now.
Yeah.
But if we don't do it now, it's gonna be the same for the next 10 generations or years, I don't know what. So that's, the cultural differences and everything that does come, but it starts from a mother, it starts from a daughter itself. If she knows that it's something that's not going to stop her to do what she wants to do in future, she knows it's okay to menstruate. So you have to put it into the minds. You have to go to different cultures, different countries, and you have to learn and tell them the way they want to know. You can't just force, and the way I'm talking to you right now about periods and everything, I might not be able to do it in other countries that I've been to. I have to make them feel comfortable. I just can't be like, you guys gotta talk about periods. They have a different way, they have to go back home. Maybe they have to still hide their pads. It's not gonna happen overnight, it's gonna happen. It's a process. It's slow, but it's not impossible. Thank you.
To answer your question about why it happens here, and thank you, Harnaaz, that was great insight as someone who's traveled around the world doing this work. I would say that anywhere there's poverty, there's period poverty.